Say
Could
hi,
be
everybody.
worse.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh my god, you said hello this time.
I said hello last time.
I'm so tiny.
Don't gaslight me like this. I genuinely do not remember.
We'll watch Gaslight District right now.
We're trying to. Hello?
Welcome to the stream. We're gonna watch a fucking video.
We're gonna watch
Yeah,
Gaslight.
we're gonna pirate indie. But I'm not even gonna make that joke. Don't do that. Don't do that.
How can you pirate something that's free?
By not giving them view count by streaming it.
You know, actually,
Yeah.
that's fair.
No, they deserve their views.
They absolutely.
Someone put the link in the chat.
I am a little worried about that because I don't know what their whole. Oh, did Digital Circus get picked up somewhere?
No, it's just by
I don't
glitch.
know.
Also,
Like
Heads.
Netflix or something.
I think Netflix put it on, but I don't think they like funded it or anything.
I mean, I have to pay for it, but
Yeah, that's fair.
okay. Well, because what I was wondering is like, because they haven't really. I like Digital Circus, but they haven't really gone anywhere with it yet, and they're starting another show, which is what worries me.
Well,
That's fair.
that's
Well,
reasonable.
it's a big
But
studio.
I don't know. I don't know how many people are behind Glitch.
They straight up like hired new people for those projects.
Okay.
I imagine they all had separate teams. I mean, it's 3D animation.
Well, yeah. I mean, it definitely looks like there's different people behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
Gaslight District looks so different from Digital Circus, and I love it for that.
Yeah.
It is definitely the best looking one they've made. Digital Circus doesn't look bad, but it still looks indie.
Yeah.
I get that.
Gaslight
I'm
District, I would have
excited.
totally believed that was, like high budget.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. It might even have a higher budget than the other ones. I'm excited for Knights of Guinevere. That's gonna be fun.
I'm not sure how
Never
I feel
heard of
about
it,
that
but it
one
sounds
yet.
like King Arthur.
It's gonna
I know
be
what that
their
is.
first show to be 2D animated.
Oh fuck
Like
yeah!
Glitch?
With Dana Terrace, John Bailey,
Whoa.
and Owen Zach Marcus, all as the creators. It's a psychological thriller.
Yo.
Okay.
Ooh.
Same,
That sounds so
same,
cool.
same team behind the fucking Owl House. Like,
Yo.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right,
Okay.
now we're good.
Yeah, they deserve so much better.
yes, and I'm so excited.
It doesn't fit our brand. Shut the fuck up, Disney. Just say you don't like it because it's gay.
Uh,
I'd recommend watching the trailer. It's quite interesting.
Yeah, I have to check that one out eventually then.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we have finished chapter 2 of Bloodlords.
yeah.
We did.
You.
That
That's
is
the thing.
2/3 of an entire book.
What the hell?
Damn, really?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Are the,
Oh,
is
feels
this
like
the
we just
only book
started.
for Bloodlords, or
No, there's 3.
No, there's 6.
there's 6
Oh,
books?
Damn.
It's a 1 to 20 campaign.
All
All
right.
the way to 20. Okay.
I've only heard you talk about like 3 of the books.
No, originally I only had the first 3 books.
Okay.
Oh.
And when tax returns came in, I bought the last 3.
Okay, that makes sense.
So I've probably said 3 books a lot in both contexts.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, I guess there's only 3.
But no, this is a full 6-book
campaign.
campaign. Like this one goes all the way.
Hell yeah.
Y'all are gonna get strong, and I'm gonna have 6 different characters.
I hope it's not the case.
I mean, I hope so.
Raise with Dead for one of them, and you get all your characters back.
Look, just think about it this way. If
Wait,
more of
Spring can
Faye's
do it.
characters die, then we get more Faye art.
True.
True.
Easy win.
You.
Quick, kill one off right now.
Oh my god.
No,
Okay,
I draw
so
all the
Roz-
fucking time.
Yeah.
Also, if you
Roxall.
subscribe, I have special rules for subscribers to see my whips.
Yeah, you can see extra art.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
We love extra art.
I was gonna make a joke
Pulling
about
up
the
BitTwitch
steel
right now.
chain being a whip.
Hold on, I have to go pin a whip in there right now.
I mean, you Roz
Roz.
Roz.
uses a chain whip.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I see where you're going. All right, wise guy.
Fucking listen.
Wise guy over
Head
here.
so empty.
You got a wise guy.
Yeah, but that's not
It's
new.
not Alec.
Hey, MD.
Shut
You
up.
say that like it's a special occasion.
No, I
It is.
didn't say that.
Oh wait, shit, I'm not subscribed. Subscribe, damn me.
But yeah, so this was a longer chapter than the first one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it
It
was.
felt pretty straight.
Yeah, 'cause
So
we had to
there
go to
was,
2 major locations.
I mean, it still had 2 dungeons, quote unquote, similar to the first chapter, where you had the farm and the manor itself. But this one had some more in between going on,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and another character death, really slowing us down, Faye.
Yeah. I didn't speed rush through the art for fucking Roz to sit here and be told I'm slowing y'all down.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with the fact that y'all had multiple conversations with people outside of dungeoning.
Then
But yeah, so we started off Berlin Haldoli. She came and had a celebratory meal with y'all. Elena's ghost discovering her feeding fetish.
Oh god.
All the
Yeah,
ranch
no,
gone.
you weren't gonna.
I know
Yeah,
I wasn't gonna escape that. It's just like there was no
At this
error.
point, it's probably good for you that she did die, because now we don't have to make that joke anymore.
Yep. Thank you for the follow.
we'll just make it in passing.
Follow.
Hey, Cherub.
Hey,
But so yeah, you guys met with Berlin. She brought some of her servants over. Had a big celebratory dinner with you guys. Even though none of you decided to say, "Hey, we cleared it out," you'll just let her show up.
It's
What do
fine.
you mean? What were we supposed to do? Not let her show up?
No. Like in the book, it kind of expects you to go and let her know that everything's cleared out, but it also says if not, she just shows up.
Oh, right.
Figures it out.
right.
But to be fair,
We forgot. We were busy.
You were busy
People
digging around
died.
in the guts,
Yeah.
trying to figure out how to use the scrying pool, only to see it just shows the side yard.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Got to see like my future troll wife.
Yeah.
I forget her
So-
name.
The thing specifically about that pool, Nema,
Yeah, Nima.
like nematode.
Oh, goodness.
Nima.
That's your new pet name for her.
Yeah, my little nematode.
Oh my god.
can't tell if that's an
Third.
insult or a compliment for them.
Also-
Look, it's a corpse troll. Anything is a compliment at this
Exactly.
point.
Just like, which is it in this case?
You remembered I exist. That means so much to me.
You don't hate Nema?
no.
Nema, love you.
Oh.
Oh.
Well,
The collective, oh no.
You just see Nema in the like just peeking out of the closet while Spring goes to bed.
Good
Just-
night.
pat her little head.
Which is
Just wanna
honestly
be in the
probably how
closet?
that probably they're very flighty,
Oh, okay.
that specific kind of troll. That would probably be the normal sleeping arrangements she watches.
She watches his Spring like it doesn't really sleep because he doesn't actually need sleep, I think.
Well, you go into like a torpor.
Yeah, I knew something like that. I think even if he
I don't even
didn't,
think it's
he
a
would-
full
he
night's
would-
rest.
Yeah, I think he would probably pretend to sleep. That's just how Spring is.
I mean, we already have the bed art.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, we
So
gotta
good.
show that off.
Oh,
That was so good.
Yes, we do. Let me take care of that.
My little
soup-
guy.
Soup does a lot of doodles of the
Soup
characters.
has so many amazing doodles.
Yes.
I get
I've
brain
got
worms.
these-
I need to doodle mine when I have the time because God, I'm jealous of having.
I'm jealous.
I'm jealous. Your character has so much art.
I want to draw like all of them together, like kind
I
of
wa- I
like
want-
they're taking like a picture. I think
Dog,
we
I
should
will
do,
pay
like,
you
a
money.
selfie together.
I am
I fucking
working on
like I
seeing all
watched
of
this
these.
fucker start drawing bones in high school.
I think it was mainly robots back then.
Nah, it was both.
No, it was
No, it's
TF2 for
robots,
sure.
but they
It
had
And
was
the portal.
also. Yeah.
limbs
Oh, hell
fucking
yeah.
like shrinking down until they start resembling bones and you just go, fucking make the switch.
Yeah.
I remember a handful of space cores.
Yeah. I drew a lot of them, but it was
One
easy
brain-
because they were circles.
They
One
were
random day,
circles.
it's just a Gundam.
It was easy. They were circles. I mean, it was highly detailed circles, but they were totally just circles.
I mean, sometimes I got real lazy with it.
I mean, yeah.
Just 2 circles there. Done.
That's it. It's got handles, you know.
2 circles and 2 rectangles.
Yeah, you guys you had your meeting with Berlin, and she explained that a crow had showed up asking for you guys' assistance with a matter over at the Empty Threshold, the Temple to Zonkathon,
Yeah.
the good old Cenobite religion
Okay, I think
that
I've
is
got
never weird.
all of the spring
No,
sketches
never.
now.
Yay!
All of them.
So let me.
Yeah, let's show off some of them doodles.
I actually have another recent one, but it's more messy, but I still like it. It's got like good flow
Send it.
to it.
Post it.
Okay.
Post.
Well, you get to you speak
There
to
he
the head of the temple, Ortigar Stitch Skull, and he explains that they discovered one of their members was involved in a plot to put poison into the food that is exported from Greater, which was basically what you guys had discovered back at the farm.
Yeah.
He mentions a small group called the Bone Shards, this errand running gang. They weren't much of a big deal, but they were getting involved in some crazy shit. And they tortured the information out of him, which was honestly better than he deserved. He got to be too pious in that moment, since that's what they're into.
Just a little bias.
You discover that there is no more ranch in Great Urge. It's all gone.
Yeah.
Spring is devastated.
Absolutely.
Yeah, will we ever
destroyed.
solve that? Will we ever find like a reservoir of ranch?
You'll have
You
to
might.
reverse engineer ranch. Sorry.
Fuck.
Spring's
Do
like
it.
poisoning the food? Nah, that's fine. No ranch.
Like, yeah, maybe the food's poisoned, but what are we gonna do about the ranch? All right.
What are you gonna do about the goddamn ranch?
I get it. The food economy is plummeting, but what about the ranch?
What about the ranch?
Oh,
And
That's great.
following that lead, as well as the fact that the key you found at the base of the manor apparently went to the abandoned Great Urge Bank, you went to the Bone Shards hideout. You found a lot of crawling hands, missing a finger, which eerily was reminiscent of the symbol that the attackers at the farm had on their cloaks,
Yeah.
as well as a few remaining members of the Bone Shards. There was a big fight, and you captured the leader of the remainder.
Faye
And she
healed, but it
explained
didn't go well.
that Kepgeta is the leader of this three-fingered hand gang. And they had come to the Bone Shards to harass them over a bank key, similar to the one that you guys had. So between those two leads and the fact that you really didn't have much else, you go into the bank to run directly into a cockatrice trap.
Twice.
One that we would not run into again. Yeah.
Yeah, you
certainly
definitely
not.
didn't run into it again. You wouldn't do that twice. That's crazy.
Yeah.
We would never
Definitely
do
not.
that.
A couple sickle traps in the doorways, one of them almost killing Ophio,
Oh,
and then found that a haunt had formed around the old manager of the bank. You discovered the manager, after dealing with the haunt and almost having an entire party kill, discovered that the
Someone needs to
manager
clean at the table.
had been a bit of a conspiracy theorist. At this point, all you had found was they were working with the tax collectors union, but also trying to betray them and work for the celebrants, but the celebrants didn't want her. And that's really all the information you found on her desk, as well as a new star knife for Ophio that is engraved with the name of the person from the celebrants that sent that letter. Going further into the bank, you found a bodak. And let's talk about the bodak for a second. You see, so normally the bodak is a powerful undead. Typically, they're like level 8 creatures. Oh, nope, that's the wrong map. I'm trying to
I think I will.
find the little lore page.
I'm gonna put a
And-
slideshow. Go ahead. Don't listen to me.
Yeah, don't worry, I wasn't. But they are fucking scary. I'm talking like 160 HP, armor class of 27, kind of scary. Like they are level 8 creatures.
Ugh.
They drain you with their attacks. They can drain you as a reaction. And heal with that reaction as well.
Oh,
They get temporary hit points from the reaction, and they get more from using the action to stare.
What the hell? That's buttons.
That one actually didn't use the action to stare because it
He
didn't
was like
have
a
it.
baby, right?
he had no
No.
eyes.
Well, he had one eye. What had happened is whoever
Oh,
had
yeah.
put
I
him
pulled the
in as a
lever and
guard.
activated his eyes.
Yeah. But whoever had put him there as a guard had actually drained him of a lot of his power and taken his eyes. He retrieved one of them after the bank closed.
Damn, they stole his whole flow.
So he was much weaker. If that had been an actual bodak, the
Dead.
campaign would be over.
Yeah.
Perished. Everyone's making new characters.
But you defeat the bodak, and you find out that the key you had could be used to open a slab that leads to a staircase going down to the bottom. Now, getting down there, you realize that one of the three-fingered hand had been killed by a trap getting into the vaults. One side of the vaults were all looted through, and the other side fit your key. You skipped past an entire combat that I didn't want to deal with because I can't use the actual rules for that type of creature on a VTT.
Yeah, we just closed the
Because
door.
there was a horde of zombies inside one of the vaults.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
you
certainly
love-
something to look at.
Yeah, don't worry.
Iris
I
just
moved.
did
I
the
moved the
open door
rewards for that
feature.
room because I personally didn't even want to do that fight.
What rewards were
Troops.
in there?
Those onyx that you found.
Oh, okay.
Each of the zombies was supposed to have onyxes,
The broom.
but like the way a troop works is they can change the shape of the space that they take up, and I literally cannot do that, which just makes it a swarm, which means a lot of its abilities don't work.
Yeah.
So I just said, "You know what? Yeah, you could just close the door on it."
Just let me just. Nope.
That's okay. I didn't want to do that fight either. But going through those vaults, you found a contract that basically states, due to the time that has passed without it being claimed, the Great Urge Bank now belongs to the Builders League, who originally built the building. It was a agreement between them and the tax collectors union that if it went unused for a year and a half, that it would go back into the Builders League ownership. You don't have a particular use for it, and I will pull back the veil for a second. It's like the book straight up says, it's like you don't have a direct use for this, but you could find a way to use it.
The information. that
Yeah,
we
like
gathered.
the contract itself, you could find a way to be creative and make that useful to you when you're interacting with the factions more directly. But
Okay.
there's no planned purpose for it.
I see.
Okay.
Got
That,
it.
that
got
makes
it.
sense.
So that just because I figured that would help y'all be a little more creative on thinking about how to use that kind of information.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Going further in, you realized there was a secret door, and behind that was the manager's secret office, filled with contradictory conspiracist ramblings about just about all the factions. Like, oh, well, these have Pharasma worshippers, and this one, well, they definitely sell their peas for way too expensive. And, and these ones,
For way too
they
much.
buy the peas for less, and they're the only ones that buy the peas, so clearly.
So,
No information on the ranch.
Just no.
Fucked up.
Yeah, it was 2 years ago. All the bank hasn't been used in 2 years, so there wasn't any relevant information to the ranch debacle.
Damn.
Damn. You hate to see it.
But you did find some more information about that conspiracy theory nonsense going on. And you also came across a big old bone snake,
Bones.
Bone snake.
Bone snake.
which you proceeded to struggle for a little bit until Iris slapped its jaw away.
Get off me.
And Penelope.
And yeah, we got Spring's first summon. Well, second summon.
Yeah, Penelope.
First
Petunia.
successful summon. It was Penelope.
Yeah, it was one of those. Yeah.
Got a critical hit off right away. And then
Yeah,
Spring
smacked
ending the
it.
fight by very limp-wristed tossing the dagger.
That was so great.
Had 1 HP left.
Because didn't you like miss an attack? I'm just like, fuck it, just throw the knife.
Yeah.
fuck it
Spring
up.
missed a spell and said, fuck this. I'm all out of spells, but I'm not out of...
Not
Dagger.
options.
Just like, take this.
You also managed to find not necessarily a member of the Three-Fingered Hand, but somebody who they had hired and had died from unknown circumstances in the vault, next to a chest with a shipping tag on it that was partially ripped off that just said Sallows, as well as remnants of the poison that you had found.
The poison.
In that person's journal, you found what Berlin had later told you was probably a front for that gang.
Mhm.
Which wasn't even information Berlin was supposed to give you. The book just assumes that you would figure out the circle saying new job. It's like, oh, that's where they are. And y'all hadn't quite reached there, so I was like, Berlin, help me out here. Because I know y'all would have run in there and started asking questions and immediately gotten stabbed.
has a
you're
knife.
right.
Like, hey, do y'all know anything about this gang? And then they just look at each other, pull out the blicky.
Should we tell them?
Got a license for that knife.
Got a license for stabbing, huh?
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, you discovered that a
Sorry, mate, can't do anything. He's got a license.
sort of hole in the wall, quite literally hole in the wall, actually, in the Court of Ghouls, a brewery that is supposedly a front for the Three-Fingered Hand, and that is your next goal, is to investigate that.
Yeah.
Yippee!
And of course,
gotta
there was
figure out
the
what's-
incident with the bone closet, the one that every forum warned me about, that I was really
Fucking
worried was going to kill
bone
multiple
closet.
characters.
Somehow it didn't. I don't know how we survived that.
Roz
Yeah,
got
oh.
lucky. I rolled low enough on the damage.
I
I was
Yeah.
so
lost
afraid
Spring
for
for a
Spring.
minute, though.
I was so afraid for Spring.
Spring is actually absolutely traumatized by bones falling on
Yeah.
top of him.
He's just,
Like, look down at their arm. Oh, it's okay. It's just my arm.
Also, one of my favorite things about like how you're just like slowly adding onto that art soup is I can now see the coins rotate when you speak, and I love that.
Yeah.
yeah, I noticed that too. It's amazing.
Hell
I
yeah.
wanted to like kind of do that, and I kept forgetting. So I decided I was like, I'll try it this time.
I know when we were talking about like the character at the beginning, I was like, the coins got to rotate.
You gotta spin.
Yeah.
Quinn gotta go spin.
If we have like a be right back screen, it needs to be Spring's eyes just spinning.
That would be so good.
Yes.
It's like
Just like-
it's what is it? What I'm thinking of the words. It's like a fucking
Like a loading screen?
cursor. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of.
If you
Yeah.
can give me the coins you want to use, I could do that.
Oh shit.
Let's
It
go.
would be really easy.
What do fucking Pathfinder coins even look like? Just regular
I don't
ass
know.
gold coins?
You know, there's
Do whatever you
probably an image actually that I could
Okay.
find.
I'll look them up. Gold.
yeah.
I still am just kind of like I'm so
Oh.
used to playing games where it's like sometimes little decisions add up to really devastating shit. Because that's just how.
Okay, half of them are circles, the other half are rectangles. Which is it?
I fucking hate Apex Legends and Nissan. Get this shit out of here. That's not the Pathfinder I
You got-
want.
Oh my
You got the
god!
robot again.
I did find an image of. I knew there was a website that actually sells an Absalom coin.
Yeah, I'm seeing two different forms of the Absalom coin. I'm seeing circular ones and I'm seeing rectangular ones.
But I will go ahead and just put this page here so y'all can look at that. You can buy those.
Stick it in my
Coin
sock.
back. They're penny
Yeah,
sized.
in in-person
Oh.
games, you know, those used to exist before COVID.
Really?
I've heard tale of such games.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, like my Sunday game was in person until COVID.
Yeah.
Oh,
I called
like
into
both
an
of them.
in-person game. I would just sit there with a little tablet on the table, and that was all I had, and everybody else was there. It was great.
yeah.
No, but
I do really like VTTs though.
yeah,
they're-
no,
They're
Yeah.
certainly useful.
you get to play with people.
Like
that you-
if I was rich and famous, I would totally buy a table I could throw the VTT on. Unfortunately, I'm
No.
only pretty.
Unfortunately, I suffer from a condition called broke.
Ugh.
Look, no, even if I wasn't broke, I wouldn't. Those tables are so expensive, like thousands of
Just
dollars.
Tables in general, if
God
you want a
dang.
good quality table, they're just expensive.
Yep. You just get yourself a TV tray and call it good.
Fucking, I have like 4 TV trays. I'm not even lying to you.
No, I fully believe it, because that's what I would be doing right now if I could. But no, there's like that one creature that we faced, the psychopomp, and I was just sitting
Yeah, the
there, and
psychopomp.
like it just something about it activated my paranoia so hard.
It activated your fight or flight. You chose freeze.
Was that like the skull puppy?
Yes.
Yeah. Psychopomp.
Do what?
They like
Oh yeah. We forgot about there was a psychopomp that was trapped and possibly like mentioned being tortured.
Yeah.
There's not actually a lot of information in the book on what went down there.
yeah, isn't it like a guide for souls or whatever?
That is some of basically they're just the bureaucracy of the boneyards in general.
Mhm.
Uh,
I know psychopomp is like its typical definition is like a guide of souls.
Yeah, no, like again, it was just activating my paranoia so hard because it's like that is psychopomp, and we're a bunch of undead that are very
Yeah.
deeply injured.
Yeah, we
So what
very
had
much have our
happened-
souls still.
is the tax collectors union had actually tasked some of the bank staff with training the psychopomp as a bank guard,
Oh,
but they never fully reconditioned her.
Oh, okay.
interesting.
Oh. So then whoever is left that was trying to tame it is probably dead now.
You know what?
That
Not my problem.
would have been a fight
wanted
if
to be its
anybody had
friend.
actually entered the room.
Oh shit.
It would have been a fight?
Yeah.
Was it like reduced
Basically,
level or
she-
something?
No, she tries to attack and then tries to escape after a couple rounds. Is normally how that would go. But since you didn't go in and try to start a fight, she kind of listened in on your conversation.
Yeah, it materialized in front of us, just like, let me leave.
And there you found on the three-fingered hand had a hip flask containing the infiltrator's elixir.
Right.
Yeah, and the cold iron morning star, right?
No, that was in the bone closet.
Ah, shit, yeah, you're right, you're right.
That was the +1 hand wraps of mighty blows.
Ah,
Now this is on me. I just completely forgot to bring this up. Y'all would have had to roll for it, but the logo on the flask
Mhm.
is for the crooked coffin.
oh.
That's where we're headed next, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is the place you believe is the front for the
Yeah, it's-
three-fingered hand.
Oh.
And now it's definitely more likely that it's a front, because that's a disguised self potion that was made by them, or at least logoed by them.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it was in the flask.
Yeah,
Flasks are refillable.
still, it's curious.
But yeah. And that basically covers everything that happened in chapter 2. I am a little curious on how long chapter 3 is going to take.
That depends on how
uh,
many places we need to go to.
I think we'll be fine.
Because it doesn't cover a lot of places. But it's also more densely packed with what happened at the same time.
So it might like balance out, yeah.
So it might be only a handful of sessions. If it's really short, I'm kind of curious. We'll see what happens. Because I don't want to do like 2 sessions and then another Speak with Dead kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I get that.
But I really doubt it's going to be that quick. You know how this shit goes.
It seems to be like
Like you get through 2 to 3 fights in a session usually.
it seems like we're doing like every 6 sessions is a Speak with Dead.
Just every
roughly.
chapter.
Yeah, but I'm saying like because we've done 12 sessions so far.
I
Yeah,
think
and the
that's
first
right.
one was like after the 4th or 5th. It was a little faster.
I'm saying like on average, it's seeming every 6 sessions is a Speak with Dead.
We'll see. I mean, that more depends on how long it takes us to get through the book.
How long before another character dies?
We all got backups. I just need to draw mine.
So now that you finished another chapter that comes with another level up,
Right.
why don't we do a round table and talk about what's coming up for level 3? It's a big level for casters because you get a new rank of spell.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Have
Let's start
no-
off with Roz's level 3.
It's
Yeah.
risen
What we got?
time, motherfucker.
So I decided to take, first of all, a heightened harm spell because we need it.
What?
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 What? We need
my-
it?
The
We need
cleric taking the healing?
Wow, what a surprise. And then I
Oh
took
my God.
This time around, I want to try spiritual armament since I'm already playing a, what do they call it? A war cleric? War priest?
War priest.
Close enough.
So, nothing significant yet. I still am kind of learning the spells for Pathfinder 2nd edition.
I mean, you could always what is it? Giant in the Playground that does those lists that kind of just gives a rating on spells on how often they're useful or whether it's niche.
That's reasonable. Either that or RPG bot.
Because it is a lot to sift through.
Yeah. I usually have
Even
a
only
general...
at level 2.
Go ahead.
Well, just even only at rank 2 spells.
Yeah. I generally have an idea of what I'm going for, though. I think I get a new focus spell? No, I didn't.
No. You probably won't get a new focus spell until like 5?
That makes sense.
Something like that.
I forget when you get your like second tier of, because it's class, it's a class feat
Yeah.
that you pick your advanced domain. It's probably a little bit later than 5.
5
know.
or 6, there's something like that.
But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, nothing significant there.
I mean, it's what, just spells and a skill feat for you?
I don't even remember if I took a skill feat.
Oh, general feat. You took toughness.
Yeah, I took toughness. Like I said, I'm kind of gearing her more towards being in the melee.
I mean, you're a war priest. That is what you do.
Yes, and I get stuck in there anyways.
Get me out of here.
Like, as a war priest, you have a little bit more health. You have a little bit more on your attack rolls. And you get better armor proficiencies.
I don't even know if I've used
I wish they kept them separate classes.
Yeah, I wonder how that would go.
Because in first edition, the war priest basically functions like a divine magus.
Oh.
They had a resource that they would spend on either armor or weapon buffs. They would have free enchantments on their weapons. As long as they were using their favorite weapon.
Okay.
That does sound more interesting than just frontline cleric.
Yeah. But hopefully we do get the Inquisitor eventually. Because that was a fun divine class. The Inquisitor...
Like a cleric rogue kind of thing? Stealthy cleric?
No.
No?
They had... They could do special teamwork feats. Normally, the way teamwork feats worked in first edition is both characters need to have them and they synergize together.
Oh.
Like, you remember the sniping duo we were talking about? Where you pick somebody on the party? That is how the Inquisitor class did with all teamwork feats. Was you pick somebody and they get the benefit as if they had it. Or, no, I think they could do it with anybody.
Go Fido.
As long as you've been in the party.
Yeah.
But we'll see. They also had some, like, it wasn't quite a smite, but it was something similar in vibes that they could do. Like, they had some cool shit on the Inquisitor. I really hope we get to see that one in second edition.
A micro smite?
No, it was just different. It wasn't like quality difference, but it was it fit like the same role. Or something. I don't. It's been too long for me to be any more specific.
That is very fair.
Yeah. What about Ophio? For your level 3.
Oh, let me pull it up because I definitely did it.
I did something.
I mean, you were there with all of us.
That's true.
I know you got 2 class features at level 3.
Yeah, what the fuck did I do? Intimidating glare and assurance deception.
Oh. You get a proficiency bonus on untrained recall knowledge checks.
Yes.
Ooh.
and I can demoralize with a mere glance, which means it loses the auditory trait and gains visual. So I don't take a penalty if the creature does not understand my language.
You can call
After
anyone
the
a bitch now.
I know, with the bone dragon incident. Whatever
Oh,
that
right.
fucking
Okay,
snake thing was.
that's what's different. So rogues get a skill feat basically every level. Investigators get a skill feat every even level, and specifically intelligence, wisdom, or charisma skill feats, or the one that's based on their specific type of investigator
Mm,
on their odd levels. And since
Gotcha.
you're interrogation, it's diplomacy, so you don't actually get an extra skill to pick from there.
Huh.
Or an extra type of skill.
extra stuff.
Do I not get assurance?
Oh no, that's a general feat.
Okay.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
good.
you everybody gets the general feat. The
Okay,
skill
I'm
feat
like-
is special for you.
Yes, and I did get the thing.
Yeah, you got assurance and
Okay. The way you phrased that made it seem like I did something wrong, and I was like,
No. I just
How dare
realized
you?
because I knew that you got skill feats as often as rogues, but that there is a difference.
Yeah.
You specifically only get mental skills at odd levels.
Yeah, they're fine. Yeah.
Yeah, you can now
I've
roll
learned how to
every knowledge
glare
check.
better.
Yeah, and the intimidating glare, that's gonna be good because you're gonna have a lot of mindless.
Yes, I've noticed.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then you can eventually just intimidate them so much it kills them.
I'm gonna give the good old hard stare.
That I would not take because it's a death effect.
Oh yeah, you're right. It wouldn't affect
Yeah.
the undead. Damn.
Yeah, it's nice.
You stare
and
at
you
them,
know-
their bones just come apart.
While we're talking about like legendary skill feats, if you are not getting the legendary skill feat and that skill is not directly relative to something you're doing with your class, I would avoid taking it to legendary and try to get another one up a little higher.
Okay.
Because all the training does is another +2, which is great. But if you're not going to be taking a legendary skill feat, it's probably better to spread it out a little bit.
Okay, that makes sense. I mean,
Yeah, because
Ye-
getting more skills to master gives you some more options.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's the thing is I did notice a lot of like really high ceiling or high requirement skills only really go up to master. There's not a lot that I can
Yeah.
think of, but I haven't really gotten to look that high up because I haven't.
Yeah, skill feats are probably the only downside to 2e that I don't like. Because they don't have a lot. It really feels empty when you're looking for a skill feat sometimes.
There's no
Unless you plan really far ahead.
Yeah, like if you know what you want at level 20 and you get to level 20, that makes sense.
Like a lot of them are roleplay focused, which is fine, but it makes them very niche.
Yeah. Niche are just not overall good.
Like in this campaign, they'll probably be a little more useful because you will eventually have to do some sort of hobnobbing. Trying to be
Hobnob.
basically royalty. Also, hobnobber is straight up a feat.
Yeah. I like playing halflings a lot, so it comes up often because I think it's like hobnob is connected to a halfling like ancestry feat,
I know
or
I
it might
have
be like a
some
default feat that you get for one of them.
It might be one of the, what is it, heritage?
Yeah, no, that's the word I'm thinking of. Heritage. It might be one of like the heritage feats, but
Well, one of the heritages give you that feat, is what I meant.
yeah. Okay, we're on the same page. I just got confused again.
Because they are ancestry feat. But
Mm.
the heritage can give you a free feat usually, or turn your eyes into flashlights. In Ophio's case,
Like I
If
try
you flick
so
me on the head, it turn on.
I gotta
Wait.
say, I try so hard to compensate for like having low light vision characters all the time, and then you guys are here like, I have a lantern, and I'm just like, why did I
Spring's
get
like,
this?
I'm wearing a torch in my chest.
I'm fucking
There's a
purple on the
lantern
inside.
me.
Lean
Yes.
light.
Well,
Got the
fucking
beam
purple
light.
skeleton over here.
See, if it was a normal torch, that wouldn't work, but it is an ever burning, so it doesn't actually make heat.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Plus, I hate dealing with light. Unless somebody's casting a darkness spell and using it against you, it's just annoying. So I don't mind that being a thing.
That's the problem. I have a whole focus spell I can't use.
Damn.
You can use it.
Not gonna do anything.
No, it will. It'll still... here, hold on. Let me actually pull up the spell for you guys.
The
Cloak shadow, there it is. Yeah, that's it.
Yep. I guess we should... I should probably, like, read that out loud.
like dim light doesn't blind you.
Reduces bright
It
light.
blinds you IRL. Can't see shit.
Magical darkness.
It would. I think the ever burning torch counts as magical light. It would be easy to counteract though.
I'll check. Violet. Yep, it's magical.
I haven't had much
Well, I mean, the
need
item
to
is
use...
magical.
I haven't had much need to use it yet,
Yeah.
but...
Oh yeah, it just says sheds light, not sheds magical light.
Plus, you can leave the cloak behind.
Oh yeah, I see.
So you can run up, leave an area of darkness, and force people to come to you to attack.
You just summon it in like a hallway.
The party is, your party is full of switch hitters. You've got the caster that goes in a melee. You've got the thrown weapon investigator and the bow and sword. Okay, I'm lying. Iris doesn't know how to use a bow.
I'm no longer using a bow. Fuck that noise.
You might want to change the plans for your future character because that hadn't been working out. Or not future character, but like the future of this character because you were planning on doing all that sniping stuff.
Ugh. Only Maud were here.
Maud missed pretty often too.
Yeah, no, the only reason why Maud was effective is because she never got hit until it mattered. I have another
I might
character
have
and
to
another.
switch to dual wielding.
Oh. I forget.
But
Oh god.
yeah, that's Spring. You're level 3.
My level 3.
Yeah.
Let's see what I got. I got some new spells.
Yeah,
I
you
got-
got your rank 2.
Yeah, I got Dispel Magic, and then I also have another silly Summon Undead, so I can summon, I think, level 1 creatures now.
Yeah, I think the rank 2 gives you level 1 summons.
Yeah, because it was -1 for the first rank. But I got that. I also got Stupefy as like, what is it, like my silly blood magic? My
Silly
Yeah,
blood
Stupefy was your
magic.
blood magic.
blood magic. I got that.
How many second rank spells do you have? I think it's 3.
I do technically have 3, but I could only pick like 2.
No, 3 slots.
I have 3 slots. Oh, okay. Okay. And I also switched out one of my rank 1 spells for Soothe, so I could heal.
Yeah, and you made that your signature so you can cast it at any rank.
Yeah. So I could freaking heal my friend.
Well, but you're in your level 3 feat.
My level 3 feat, I got the bon mot or whatever, how you pronounce it.
Yeah, it's
Um,
French, so
bon
bon
mot.
mot. Bon
Oh,
mot.
bon mot.
Bon mot.
But I got that so I can say funny things that are quote unquote insightful with a diplomacy check to like, what does it do? To distract them.
It basically what it does is it lowers will saves,
Oh, okay.
which is good for your blood spells.
Yes, good.
You just hit him with vicious mockery, then blast him.
Exactly.
You should definitely look into more will save spells, since that'll go along. Like your Stupefy is will save.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I hadn't
think
really
my
thought
Jaws
about
Hex is
that.
also will
Because
save.
that can be 3 actions. You can hit the Bon Mot on your first action, and then cast a spell once it works,
Yeah.
Ooh.
and they'll have a lowered save. On a critical success, it's a -3 to will saves, which is a big deal.
Yeah.
It seems like. Oh, Days as well. That's
Yeah.
good as well.
I think I have days already, but I think there's a caveat to that.
The issue is it's mind affecting, or it's mental.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, so they have to have like a mind.
Yeah.
Most of your other ones seem to be Fortitude.
But stuff that goes
Yeah.
after will is usually going to be mental anyways.
Yeah,
That's
your
why you'll still have
Stupefy
stuff
mental?
like Force
Yeah,
Barrage and your
Stupefy
Summon
is
Undead.
mental.
Yeah.
I was kind of disappointed looking through cleric cantrips, and it's just like, there is no bludgeoning here.
Yeah, no, if you want attacking spells, Divine List is not the way to go for cantrips.
Which is reasonable. But
You want
also...
bludgeoning, just throw a rock.
No, hold on, let me actually look at that spike chain. It doesn't say.
The spike chain,
Yeah.
you just
I want to say that.
look at the
Yeah.
details. Oh, I made it
Oh, no.
unusual.
Holy shit. Like a TF2 unusual hat?
How dare.
But
Right.
it's slashing.
That's weird.
You're cutting them with the spikes.
But it's a chain.
You're hitting them with razors.
I know, I had to think about that a little harder, okay? I had a moment.
Yeah. I mean, it's a decent bit of damage.
Oh no,
But,
I'm still happy
yeah,
that I
it's
went.
D8.
Yeah, no, I'm still very happy that I went with this. I still probably need a ranged weapon, but I feel like you know what? I'm not going to say
that's what
anything.
big
I'm not
magic
going
is
to
for.
say anything because anytime I say something, it comes true.
That's what Needle Darts is for.
Just take the hand crossbow off of Elena.
Just manifesting it.
And
Wait,
Divine Lance as
I
well.
have the hand crossbow.
Oh, you do?
I think. Is this Elena's hand crossbow that I have?
It might be.
Oh,
Like, your
maybe.
cantrips are going to be so much better
Yeah,
than
I mean,
using a crossbow.
which is fair. I think there was
Just-
another
just
reason that I
holding it.
didn't want to. Yeah, you definitely took that off of Elena.
I'm just holding it. Just to come back. I'm gonna give it to her.
You're holding on to it for her.
Yeah.
What? I got... I spaced out.
Spring's holding onto the crossbow for Elena when she comes
Oh,
back from the
yeah.
farm.
Ah, yes,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
It wasn't like she got eaten by the leftovers or anything.
Yeah.
Nom, nom,
So yeah, Iris, you're level 3?
nom.
What you
Yeah,
got?
for the general feat, I took toughness because apparently I'm a frontliner,
Yeah.
Apparently.
and I
Taking that-
just noticed this earlier, like 5 minutes ago. Apparently, I also got my will saves up to expert.
Hell yeah.
I had to check Path Builder just to double check it. It's like,
Oh, I
do
can
have
actually
that?
take that drained off of you.
Yay!
That actually might be something that we need to think about later, because, like, from all we know of Kepgetta, she is a caster.
Yeah, she was making undead.
I have a thing actually. Where the fuck is it?
1 minute
It's in one of
warning
my-
for ads, by the way.
For it was your archetype?
I have a reaction that is counter spell.
You have to have the same spell
Oh.
to do
What?
so.
Doing
Yeah, counterspell isn't just cancel the spell that somebody is casting. It's cancel a spell that's on your spell list.
Well, if she has any of my spells, I can do that.
I can
Oh
do
yeah.
the thing.
So what you do basically is you also expend the spell.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
you just like they cancel each other out essentially.
Yeah,
straighten up.
you just cast it in reverse, like the what was it in Zelda that the song you played backwards?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh no.
Was it the Song of Time that you played backwards?
Probably.
I've never played any of the Zelda games. What?
It's Ocarina of Time. There was one song that you could play backwards to have a different effect. I don't fucking remember.
Yeah,
It's
fair.
probably Song of Time. Just because that makes sense.
Well, that's also not entirely true. I realized I've played part of Phantom Hourglass
Oh yeah, it's
And
the
the-
inverted Song of Time.
and oh my god, what is it? All of the Nintendo Switch Zelda games. Anywho,
Yeah, you got your will saves up. That's just from your class features and your toughness. You don't get a whole lot other than that, huh? Yeah, odd levels are for the casters for sure.
yeah, getting those spell slots is nice. I didn't check earlier, so this is probably a good time to ask because I'm thinking about it. How many first level spells should I have slots wise? Is it the same? I feel like it's the same.
You should be able to look at like the class itself. It's going to be less for the war priest than the cloistered cleric.
Okay, give me a second. I'll just grab it.
I'm looking at it.
Oh, okay.
That's just the doctrines. That is not what I wanted. That's
Yep, it's the same.
fine. I'll just look at fire. Do they have the same? That might have been a change in the remaster that I'm not aware of.
I'm looking at archives, so yeah, I get 3. None of my spells go higher
Oh,
than 3.
You have less because you don't have divine font. That's what the difference is. Yeah, you'll only get up to 3 spell slots in each rank. What it looks like. Not including 10th rank. 10th rank always gets 1 unless you take the level 20 feet that gives you an extra.
Got it. Also, I still get divine font as a war priest.
Nope, not the same. Right? That's not just a cloistered cleric thing?
No, not that I can see.
Okay, then I'm crazy.
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 There's got to be a
No, no,
difference
no, no,
between the
no.
two.
I had to take a feat to get the other thing, the doctrine,
Oh, right.
but I knew that I would really need that to, kind of supplement what my character can do. I like clerics. I do. Like, I like playing
Sometimes.
healers. I do. It's just that,
I
like,
like clerics.
listen, I've never had an issue with other tabletops playing healers. This is the first time that I do not feel like I've actually had a lot of versatility to play. And that might be because I'm new. That might be because other reasons. I'm not gonna immediately blame the system, especially because this is the very first time I'm playing Pathfinder, and
The issue is definitely playing an evil campaign.
yeah, that is also part of it
It-
too.
Does make healing a little bit of an issue.
An evil undead campaign at that.
Well, evil regardless, because you would be unholy.
Wait
Yeah.
for evil?
Yes. Is this just occurring to you?
No, I'm just joking.
Okay. Listen.
I'm just joshing.
No, the last Speak with Dead, we talked all about how Spring's a cartoon villain.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do have that Skeletor vibe sometimes.
Yeah.
Not because you're just a skeleton either.
I can't wait until we catch Spring monologuing.
Oh my god.
That'll be the fucking day.
I need it.
You sly dog! You got me monologuing!
Gonna rant how much he hates skin and how it's cringe to have skin.
Oh no, cringy.
Cringy.
Spring's
Finger.
first action as Bloodlords, turning in your skin gets you 100 gold.
You son of a bitch, I'm in.
You must forfeit your skin.
Like the fucking buyback programs. Oh my god.
Exactly. Remove your flesh
Take your skin off.
and let me watch.
I
Oh,
want to see you take it off.
Oh, that just makes me think of Dungeon Crawler Carl.
oh
They-
no.
There's a specific type of skeleton called skin skellies,
Oh yeah.
and they can just grow flesh that eventually falls off. And the only skin skelly that I remember from the book at all is one of this group of male strippers. So he can literally do that as part of his act.
I'm sure that
Nice.
gets everybody
Nice.
going.
Hell yeah.
Ugh.
I half pictured it for a second and I am filled with regret.
What, peeling off the skin?
As a part of a strip show? Yeah.
Like, is it bloody every time?
Maybe.
Or is it like peeling off leather?
Or it's like he's wearing like a suit of skin. He just takes it off like a coat.
Look, when you have to fight for your life through ever increasing danger and feeling your bones getting repaired when you cast a heal spell on yourself, I mean, you eventually
Descent.
lose some of that some of that sensitivity to violence and gore.
Well, that doesn't answer my question.
Oh, I have no idea. They didn't
Okay.
exactly show the act. Usually it's just the talking cat that goes and gets a lap dance from Damascus Steel.
You can't just say Damascus Steel. Like, people aren't, like, thinking of a sentient sword now.
He's just a guy,
That's a guy. It's not
I
just-
think.
You think. Yeah.
I hate that the fucking wiki is nothing but AI art.
Ew.
Yeah, it's really disappointing.
Oh, he's an Ifrit,
He's an Ifrit. Okay.
like the fire gen.
Yeah, I know what you meant.
Assistant lead dancer at the penis parade. Yeah, that's what the male strip club is. I think I there was two names. Like there's different ones at each floor. I think one of them was called Bitches. Like that was just the name.
That was just
Give
the
it-
name.
Was it
The strip
Pussy
club?
Palace or
Oh my god.
Pussy Palace.
What a name.
So we have Penis Parade and Pussy Palace.
that sounds right. Oh wow. I said DCC strip clubs and I get Dallas Show Club.
Oh.
I have to actually type words.
Yep.
This is lightly. Yeah, okay, it's Penis Parade and Bitches.
Bitches.
Oh, Penis Palace is the other male strip club.
Palace.
Palace.
And Bitches is the first floor female club, but nobody goes into the female club apparently.
No.
Why not?
Because Donut's the one that hangs out with the strippers, and she just got curious what a man looks like naked, other than Carl's friend, the guy who showed up and talked about how great he looks naked in the mirror
Ah, yes.
at Carl's house.
But only in the mirror.
Only in the mirror does he look good.
You have to flip my ass.
But yeah, trying to think if there's anything else we need to get into before I start asking y'all like what y'all are thinking's coming in the future.
Yeah.
Hmm. We did the
I literally listened to last week's to make sure I like covered the same beats, and I forgot already.
Man.
I think we got everything though, like the usual.
I mean, we did the recap on the chapter. We talked about everybody's level up.
Yeah.
The only other thing is just like
Who voices
characters.
Roz?
Who voices Roz? Florence Pugh.
Yeah, we'll get there at the end. But yeah, so with what you've learned now, what about updated guesses on where this campaign is headed?
Oh, where it's headed?
Because I know a lot of what y'all were
Here.
talking about is that you were thinking that maybe the poisoning plot was to try to fuck with the economy. I think it was either Vol or Soup that mentioned something about maybe it was rivals trying to it was Vol. You were talking about breaking the stairs so they could fix it and say, "Look, let us up. We totally fixed this problem that we didn't cause. We should be bloodlords."
Woo! We helped, I swear.
I think I
I
like
swear
agreed
to
with that.
Yeah.
I
Zoop was agreeing with the idea.
see, but
Maybe.
I haven't
I
actually
support- I
like
support
thought
the
about it
idea.
very hard. But the fact that there's like this conspiracy theorist now, who's coming up with shit, and
Now it was very clear that like it was just ramblings because like half of it contradicted itself.
Yeah.
yeah,
So the actual ramblings weren't
It had red
anything
strings,
important.
you know it's all bullshit.
Yeah, it was Pepe Sylvia.
got it. Thinking.
I still think that definitely has something to do with it, like using the food as a means of entry.
That doesn't make
Or
any sense though.
I guess the well, because food sales is Geb's like number one source of income.
Yeah, that's their big export.
So if that's gone, they lose all of their money essentially.
True. I guess it still
it-
makes sense.
And it doesn't like it still does directly affect all the undead, but not an effect of like, oh, we don't have anything to eat anymore. It's a, oh, we're fucking broke.
The other thing is the conspiracy around the like these, I don't know what to call it, these like very secret deals about who owns the bank.
Yeah, that was another thing that seemed kind of.
It wasn't necessarily a secret deal about who owns the bank. The only thing that's showing up suspicious out of all that, from what you gathered, is the way the celebrants moved the bank to Mekatar,
Right.
which is the capital city.
Yeah.
That's the only part out of that would seem weird. The place being like abandoned and then nobody claiming ownership, contract being forgotten. That is just more shit that happens. I think it's fair enough to say that y'all would assume.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's really hard to say. I don't see any reason to like back off from, what we've already theorized at this point.
Yeah,
But what would be worth
been a lot
pointing
of
out that's
power
strange
back
with the celebrants taking the bank is the fact that the manager was supposedly betraying the tax collectors unions to help the celebrants, and then they just shut her down.
Yeah, so if anything, she might have been used as like a pawn or something. Just like, yeah, we don't need any money. Fuck off.
Fuck off.
You've served your purpose.
I served my time.
Yeah, I just see that as like you just know too much.
We have no further use of you, and now you're just a liability.
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah, I mean, the book itself, I don't even think the book mentions how she died.
The
But there
book
was
doesn't even
nothing.
care enough. She's like, yeah, she dies off screen. Screw you.
I mean, she literally did.
But there wasn't
She
like
literally did.
evidence that it was a murder. But it's also hard to tell.
Yeah.
But why was it a haunt though? Like, is there like something specific that makes it like become a haunt,
She's
Just,
probably
I
pissed
mean,
off at the
or is that
fact
just
she
like
got
Geb
tossed and
things
died.
happening in Geb?
haunts are just lingering spirits fucking shit up.
Oh, okay.
If we are going down the path of like they tossed her aside after she like did what they asked, probably wants like vengeance, and the only way she could do that is being a haunt, even though it doesn't really do anything because she's stuck there.
I mean, just extreme emotional distress when you die is
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
If we're looking back at Rise of the Rune Lords, if we're looking back at Rise of the Rune Lords, there's a whole haunted house you have to go through, and a lot of those have to do with suicides or murder.
Yeah. So it might have been just extreme desire to get back at them.
I could see that.
Although why it has to do with gorging on food, I don't know.
This person.
I mean, it could just be that that's how she died.
Maybe. Yeah.
Oh.
You did know that she was Ergothoan.
You just stress eating until you
Yeah,
die.
they love to eat, those guys.
So it could have just been like Ergothoans. They like to eat weird shit and hope that Ergothoa saves them from the disease is a ritual.
Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe this
Like
time
that is
she didn't
literally
get
how you
saved.
repent to Ergothoa.
Oh,
if you
I
get
apologize,
cursed by her,
Oh, let me eat these weird fucking mushrooms.
it's straight up. You just eat like old rancid meat.
God.
Can I
Worms.
bite your face, Ophio? I need to apologize to my goddess.
Yeah, I got you. Just
Elena, go away. You're dead.
No.
You're getting spaghettified in the void right now.
Shut
No.
You fucking blendered.
I don't think you want to see them.
The
So yeah,
mushrooms are too strong.
we do have a new character that joined after Elena met her final end to the exact same scenario of getting downed by a crit and then crit failing the death saving throw.
Oh, it
Oh,
was
God, it
so
was so
painful.
If that happens again,
I refuse
The
to let it
VTT
happen again.
The VTT straight up just said, no, Elena is not allowed to exist.
no.
My rolls.
Died like that, became a ghost, died to that same thing again.
I guess I refuse to use hero points unless I absolutely have to at this point.
That's what I'm doing. I'm scared.
I'm
Yeah,
scared.
Fucking terrified.
Oh my god.
But we do have a new character, and that means we have some casting to do.
Gang!
Yeah.
I don't
So
remember.
Roz,
Yeah.
y'all can see her on screen. She's right there. It's Phase Lufugi.
Yeah. I am a
With the big
gnome.
chain.
But also, I don't know if I shared that yet, but there y'all go, so y'all can see on y'all's screen.
I love the height
Do you want-
differences between all the characters on the stream.
Yeah.
This is why
Spring's
I was
kneeling.
like, do
We know he's the tallest.
gangly.
My ears gonna be a little more height.
Imposing skeleton.
It looks like Spring is just like staring at Iris.
Yeah.
Yeah, who do we think? Do we know any short queen actors? Oh, hold on. I got one. Y'all think? I think I got one.
I don't know. I don't know nothing about nobody.
What is her name? Is that her? Oh, have y'all ever seen Tiptoes?
No.
Maybe.
No.
It's the one where they have Peter Dinklage
Nope.
playing the supporting role to Gary Oldman. And Gary Oldman is the
You were telling
main
me
little
about
person of the
this.
movie. He's
I
on his
remember
knees the whole
hearing
fucking
about it.
movie.
Yeah, I remember hearing that specifically, but other
They
than that, I
have-
don't know.
So many actors in that movie that actually fit the role, and they got Gary Oldman. And he did a great job
He's
for a
just
guy that's
there.
clearly wobbling around on his knees.
Gary Oldman is pretty
Like-
great, to be fair.
But it's funny because Peter fucking Dinklage, which, after he decided that, oh no, the dwarves and Snow White and that whole thing, and we're like, no, let them have jobs.
Yeah.
But it's still funny that like the most famous, I know Game of Thrones wasn't out yet, obviously. It's just funny in hindsight that he was the supporting role to Gary Oldman in that movie.
I don't know why,
But I don't know if it was one of Gary Oldman's character's friends. But I loved her in this movie. She served so much cunt. Debbie Lee Carrington. She died
That's
Oh,
sad.
fuck.
in 2018.
Oh shit.
I think this is the actress. I have to actually see her from the movie.
I have to watch the movie again.
I'll be right back, though. I gotta pee.
Alrighty.
Right. Wait, you're a skeleton. How can you?
No more questions.
In the distance. You don't want to know.
Very carefully.
You just grab a water bottle. That's it.
I need to see more movies with her in it. She was great in that movie.
Yeah, but I mean, if we're going just to voice actors, like,
Apparently, she's a stunt woman as well.
Really?
that
That's
makes
cool.
That's what
Listen.
that's what it's saying. American actress and stunt woman.
All right.
Just like
Okay,
Leo
this glass needs to
DiCaprio.
Go away.
He played an Ewok in Return of the Jedi. That's fucking hilarious.
That's great. I'm so proud of her.
And an elf in the Polar Express.
Oh, see, I get what Peter Dinklage was saying about typecasting, but don't make less jobs.
Oh my
Like, push
God.
for more movies that would, cover up more topics.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand the problem because it's like you could just have somebody whose character isn't, oh, I'm 2 foot tall.
You can have a character be short and still interesting.
Yeah, like it doesn't have to be their character for them to be in any movie.
Yeah.
Right.
Hello.
And so that's why I kind of get what Peter Dinklage was saying. But also, that made them get rid of those jobs.
Well, Disney only.
Yeah.
Disney.
Well, I mean, from that movie.
Yes. I don't know. I could go into a whole thing about Disney. You know this. I mean, I could go into
was
a
like-
whole thing about, like,
I get your
Family
point,
and
but friendly
children.
fire.
Friendly fire.
anyways.
So we're saying, Debbie Lee for the voice.
Well,
Or-
that's what Zed was saying. I had someone
Yeah, that was
picked.
just my offer.
yeah. I'll
like-
have to hold on. Let me find like video.
Because I was thinking live action too.
Live
It's either
action.
that or you get a Frodo situation where man's shrunk down and looks. Oh, he
I
looks
would-
so ridiculous in
Okay.
that New Zealand Air commercial.
After the incidents that I have personally had playing small characters, I will take a Frodo situation any day, because it's just like there are people out there who just do not understand the concept of this is a small adult, not a child. Please.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
I
that.
beg you.
Just people are fucking weird sometimes. But that being
It's true.
said, when I first I was looking at her face shape and everything, and I was just like, who would I have play her? Like, and I just kept thinking of like Florence Pugh. She's from like Midsummer and Dune 2. Oh gosh, I know she's been in other movies, Little Women, a few things. She's getting around, but like that's who I had imagined. But I was just like, okay, but like, what if I picked an actual voice actor and I had nothing ready?
Oh no.
Oh,
I
just-
can
I just
see it
watched a
though.
little bit from Debbie character, and the scene was just her grabbing a knife and stabbing someone.
Holy shit.
Okay, no, that seals it.
There we go.
Yeah, that
We figured it out. Like a 19-second clip of her just grabbing a shiv and stabbing someone.
that sounds like Raw's energy.
It is. Like it was like underneath the table. It just ran towards someone.
Yeah. Like, cause like I appreciate actors, but like there's always that like the whole Disney thing, right? Of like people who are casted because they're famous actors and not because they're voice actors. I think Zed has mentioned this a bunch of times. By the way, Zed's working on coming back. He's gone for a minute. But anyways,
How dare.
internet issues. Oh shit, where was I? But yeah, that's why I'm like, but what about a voice actress? Like, that's the thing that I can't quite put together in my head. And no, that actually reminds me, there is one other thing. We never got like, was it you? Yeah, Iris, did you ever figure out somebody for yourself?
We kept like trying to figure out it, and then it just kept getting distracted each time. Let me find who we were. Yeah, it was either Benedict Cumberbatch or Timothy Amundsen.
Who is Timothy Amundsen? Oh no, I remember
Um,
now. That was one of Zed's suggestions.
Yeah.
And he's an actor. Words.
He is an actor.
I'm so articulate.
Fantastic, just like Rods.
But did you have anybody in particular that you like wanted to throw out there?
I wasn't entirely sure because I hadn't fully thought of like a complete voice for Iris, besides just me.
No, I totally get it because that's something that I don't really consider either half the time. Like,
Yeah,
Same.
because for me it's just like it's all vibes until like I get into game. Hi,
Okay. It's like the
Oh,
opposite
hello?
for me.
hello.
you're back.
Hello.
Am I? Oh fuck! Hold on. I was trying to make sure some shit didn't fuck up. Am I back?
Yeah, you're
Hey,
back.
you're alive.
Oh,
I can hear you.
okay. It just
Yeah, you
randomly connected back.
You got sent to the fucking Shadow Realm.
Ugh. I got Elden Ring seamless.
Oh, no. You got
Dang
hit
it.
with the 10%.
If you guys haven't been here for that before, we have all agreed that seamless is seamless. It just has a lot of
Just has a lot of
holes.
Yeah,
It's been stabbed
I
a couple
remember that.
times.
What's that?
I said I remember that just back when I played Seamless with a friend at the time.
I was asking.
I was just saying
Vol.
it's been stabbed a couple times.
Yeah. There's definitely some stab moments. Or getting, friendly fired, literally.
Don't worry, this won't hurt.
But it's good
One
'cause it's
shot.
friendly.
Imagine getting one shot. Couldn't
Imagine.
be me.
It couldn't be Zed either with the hammer.
God, the falling star, great stars, whatever. That
The
bitch.
well, Great Stars, I think it is. Something
Yeah.
like that.
I forgot too. I don't even remember this happening. Oh no, because I already was dead.
Yeah, you died like 5 seconds before.
Yeah, somebody set you on fire. It was crazy.
Yeah, I wonder who that was.
I'm not salty.
Yeah,
no
imagine
such a
doing
thing.
that.
I'm not salty.
Not salty.
No, you're crispy.
Oh, just like a skeleton I like.
Crispy Joe. Crispy Joe looks great.
Joe. I love him.
Didn't you want to ask that about the Timothy Amundsen?
Oh yeah.
voice
Oh.
for Iris.
Why for Iris?
Because he can just do that.
What is that?
Because he can.
I know that he would be capable, and I want to see him in more roles.
That's fair.
Also, Iris is probably...
Iris gives me himbo energy.
I had...
Yeah.
No, he can absolutely... That's just King Richard, just without the big and beefy man part. He was just stupid.
I loved the Benedict Cumberbatch option. Just imagining fucking Doctor Strange as a dog.
I'm trying to, but like the whole Doctor Strange and it just my entire feed has been taken over by Marvel Rivals thanks to somebody.
I brought up Benedict Cumberbatch specifically. The way he acted with Smough was really bestial.
That's reasonable.
Oh, we're getting freaking bestial up in here.
Sorry. No, you're good. I'm just having a moment of just like, no, like every time Iris speaks, I get big dumb dog energy.
I mean, yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, where were we? Did y'all make a decision for Roz?
Not really.
When I got yeeted into the void.
Not really.
We talked about Debbie Lee from a little clip that I had watched where she just pulled out a knife and stabbed someone.
Yeah, which
sounds
is what
right.
kind of like solidified. Like, no, that sounds about right.
That's Roz coded.
But I still wanted to think of a voice actor, but like head fucking empty.
That's fair.
Good felt.
So for now, it's Debbie Lee.
Yeah.
Until brains are working again.
When what?
I was just saying until brains are working again.
Yeah, I was asking what Soup said. I didn't know.
Oh, I just said for now. I was just being.
Oh, okay.
Spring bean,
man. Yeah.
Did we?
I still love the idea of Ophio being Nick Cage.
Yeah.
Just Spider-Man Noir sold that immediately.
Yeah.
I know. I didn't even realize that was a thing.
How did you not know that was a thing?
No, I knew it was a thing. I just didn't make the connection. I just made it in my head without
that makes a
remembering.
Little more sense.
Okay.
I thought you were saying you didn't know about Spider-Man Noir. I'm like, I'm about to
No. No, I would fight me.
I'd be like, no, we're in the stream. We're watching it right now.
Here's the fucking thing.
Let's watch it. Yeah.
Like, it is genuinely one of those moments where it's like, oh, Nick Cage does funny shit because he knows it's funny. But there are those moments where it's like, oh, Nick Cage actually can act.
Yeah.
Like, oh wait, he can just do shit when he wants to.
We're going on the same tangent as last time. Exactly the same tangent.
Exact same tangent.
We should do it next time we are talking about or whatever the fuck.
Just every time talk about Nick Cage. We have to have a Nick Cage section.
We have a segment for Nick
Remember
Cage.
the bees?
I still need to see that. I really like folk horror. I need to see that.
Yeah.
Fair.
I haven't seen it either. We might be able to do a watch party.
Alright, so I guess that's another one on the list on top of just Spider-Man.
Do we need to make a watch party section or channel just for people to throw shit in?
Probably should.
Yeah.
Like watch party suggestions.
Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea.
What was I about to look up? Oh, I remember now.
Probably Nick Cage.
No, it was another actor who I'm just surprising amount of depth. Glenn Close, by the way, is who I was thinking of. Not that you see her in anything anymore, but she's
Yeah.
Genuinely elderly at this point. Were we gonna do NPCs still?
Yeah. Did we make it? I was just waiting for us to make a decision on Roz.
Either, shit, names are hard. Was it Abby Lee?
Debbie Lee.
Debbie Lee. Either Debbie Lee or Florence Pugh. Like, immediately when I made her, and I was actually trying to think of that because I knew this question was going to come up, it was Florence Pugh. So that's like the most decisive.
Oh, that's what I was doing. I was looking up Florence, and fucking everything died.
Oh, I told you what she was in. She was the female lead in Midsummer. She's in Dune 2 as.
Well, I was looking up for like a visual.
Oh.
So I just realized, Nick Cage, Spider-Man Noir is also perfect because it's one of the few Spider-Men that just use a gun.
I mean, Noir, you know?
Yeah, yeah. It's just it's another layer of perfect.
Yeah. What's up, Zed?
I didn't say anything.
You were going to.
No.
Oh, okay.
Not that I know of.
We'll say it now.
Speak with your chest.
Go ahead.
I think I recognize her face, but I can't fucking imagine a movie I've seen her in because I've seen none of these movies. Except for Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, but I wouldn't recognize her face from that. Yeah, Last Wish. I don't know what she played.
I've never seen it.
Goldilocks.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Huh.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
cool.
Do we gotta watch that as well now?
Yeah, I think we should.
Okay, let me just go. Okay, somebody put Discord in here, and I'm gonna make a fucking movie night suggestion channel.
Just start off with one of those difficult polls, just like Puss in Boots: The Last Wish or Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. It's not always about the money, Spider-Man.
It's about the Mets.
Let's go, baby, the Mets.
Baby, let's go with the Mets.
Okay, everybody has access now. Everybody that
Yay.
needs to.
Hell yeah.
Love Spider-Man.
The Mets, baby. Let's go with the Mets.
Let's go.
And I
Mets.
definitely didn't watch the fucking Black Widow movie. I was
Oh,
that's
yeah,
fair.
she
not
was
interested.
in that too. She's been in a lot of movies. Like, she's one of those actors that, like, you know, gets cast for everything currently.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're good though. And I will just drag that up.
Like, I am just offended. Why do superhero movies always have to kill off the villain? They're supposed to be recurring. Quit killing them, damn it.
Oh my god, I was talking to my coworker the other day about that, and I was just like losing my damn mind.
Yeah, like, fucking villain from the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie could have easily stayed for a
Ronan.
little while. Yeah, Ronan could have easily stayed. Fucking cut him off immediately.
Yeah, it's like
It's
put him in
wait,
timeout
shit,
for a
no, he is
little
a threat.
bit.
Put him in gay little timeout.
Yeah, they're like in the corner.
I can almost
Defense cap
understand why, but I still disagree with it. Because, you know, like, no, I'm wrong. It doesn't make any sense still. Because it's like, well, you know, they're trying to wrap up, you know, the movie and make it seem interesting, and then it's like, but the villain doesn't have to die for that.
Yeah,
they
like, you can, like, fucking,
the hero can
especially
win and the villain
fucking
can still survive.
Taskmaster is such a good, like, he shows up and he's working with this guy and he's got his own things going on. Like,
Also, Ultron, fucking.
Oh my god, Ultron could have been such a fun reoccurring.
Or at the very
Ultron I'm
least,
okay
like-
with because he really only has one thing.
Well, that version of Ultron, yeah. Because there's like 5 different versions of him.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
I actually don't know all that much about Taskmaster though.
Taskmaster is just a mercenary. Like, I mean, he's got a lot going on with him, but
His whole shtick is that any like techniques he sees, he understands and can mimic.
he's got a perfect memory,
Yeah, perfect memory
Oh.
and he can mimic.
yeah,
Like
he's got-
he watches kung fu in fast speed, and he can replicate it.
Okay, I see why people.
both perfect memory and also not necessarily.
But he's the kind of
a
guy
muscle
that
memory.
he's the kind of guy that could show up and be an ally one moment, and then, well, they're paying me, so I'm gonna take you out kind of guy.
You're just like, sorry, they're paying me more.
Them's the breaks.
And that's so good to have as a reoccurring villain.
Yeah, no, I can totally see why that would work.
And not only that, but made her, because Taskmaster was a woman in that one, they made her just another brainwashed assassin. Yay.
Yeah, I'm getting real tired of that trope.
They turned Taskmaster into evil Black Widow. Because
No.
fucking hell.
Black Widow was
Evil
originally
Black
evil.
Widow.
Exactly. Black Widow was evil Black Widow.
Yeah, is that kind of the point?
Yeah, she just didn't stay evil.
What the fuck? NPCs?
Oh shit! Right.
Yeah. So, Ortigar's Stitch Skull,
Well, I just
Look at this
The-
fucking guy.
head priest of the masochism.
Oh,
Look,
yeah,
Left
yeah.
field.
I already know.
John Goodman?
I forgot his name, but I know who. The original Hellraiser. I mean,
yeah.
Isn't that
I don't know who that is.
also no, okay, I'm not gonna say it.
Did I hear you say Saul Goodman? Faye?
No, I said John Goodman.
Barker.
Okay, I'm just like, did you say Saul Goodman? Wait a minute.
That would be
No,
so...
Clive Barker was the writer.
Yeah, Clive Barker was the writer. Oh my god.
Oh, that's Pinhead, Doug Bradley.
Okay.
I'm just imagining this for Stitch Skull.
Hold on.
We like enter the room and it's like fucking close up of his face. Like the theme just plays.
So stupid.
Oh my god. So
I would be down for that.
Saul Goodman.
Ooh, shit.
I'm just saying, John Goodman could absolutely be as over the top as Argon the Annihilator.
Okay, no, I have to
Oh
go
my
to
God.
Sean Good.
Can you imagine that
Oh
voice
yeah.
coming from
Oh
Argon
yeah.
now?
I have to listen to his voice real quick.
I type in John, and the first person that shows up is just John Kramer.
Kramer.
Jigsaw.
Oh. Amazing.
I mean that.
Oh
that
yeah, sorry,
kinda
John.
works.
I'm John Goodman. That's Argon.
You see it? You
Oh
see what I'm
God.
putting down?
Yeah.
I heard. I just had to listen to his voice.
That's my friend.
That's my best friend right there.
But anyways, Ortigar's Stitch Skull.
Ortigar.
Apparently Saul Goodman now.
I'm
Yeah.
still thinking. I'd like Doug Bradley's what I'm gonna stick with for my offer there.
Okay,
Look at
in
this fucking
on
guy.
the inverse, I feel like that's actually too over the top
Wait, who?
for Doug. What was it, Doug?
Doug Bradley.
Doug Bradley.
Pinhead.
Yeah, he was the original Pinhead in Hellraiser.
It's
Ah,
obviously the easy choice. But-
it's a little too fitting. Yeah,
It's too on the nose.
we'll keep that as a backup.
He was on the
Can't be
Cosby Show.
He was.
Weird. And also in the Dota TV show.
It makes me
That
think of
apparently
how
exists.
David, there was this TikTok that
Doter.
I saw where it was like David Lynch, talking to Alex Hirsch, and it's just like, would you be on our show as our villain? And he's like, no, but I will be on Family Guy and The Simpsons. Like, he's so great. You know who could probably do it? Like, I don't know why this makes me think of it. Give me 1 second, though.
One.
Okay, so, like, give me more than 1 second. Okay,
One.
Kyle
Two.
MacLachlan as Ortegar.
I know the name.
He
I need to
was
see the face.
Twin Peaks. He's Dale Cooper, and he's also in that Fallout Amazon series as, oh my god, what do they call their leaders?
Oh.
In the vaults.
The Overseer?
Okay, that's
Yeah.
what I thought. Yeah, and he's the overseer in Fallout, the TV show.
Okay.
With the eye?
I can see
No,
that.
is it that one? You talking about
The
the
dad.
original? The dad? Okay.
I can fucks with it.
I can
Oh,
see
okay,
that.
okay.
It's the face for me.
Yeah,
Not
that's
in,
what I was
definitely
thinking.
not the way I'm seeing him in Fallout, but I can see it in some of his other pictures. Like in Fallout, he just looks too happy.
Yeah, he looks a little too excited.
You know what really like sold it for me? Like actually, when it came to Kyle MacLachlan as like Ortegar, it would be his the 1980s version of Dune.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, who does he look like? Who does he look like?
Somebody.
Oh,
Kyle MacLachlan looks like someone.
from Dune specifically.
Mm,
He reminds me of somebody.
Somebody.
You should know.
I couldn't imagine. Do you have any hint or any kind of like memory you are pulling off of right now?
Trying.
Okay.
Not the guy from the Godzilla movie. Is it?
A guy from the Godzilla movie. Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
Which
Yeah,
The
really.
one that created a whole new character because of how wrong it was.
so like that 2000s?
Recent?
Yeah.
Okay. IMDb. Let's look at the 2000
The 2000 Godzilla.
You
Oh.
couldn't mean oh my god, I'm gonna
I mean, I
What's
barely
the
remember
name?
what the guy looks like.
if it was the dude from Breaking Bad, I know you would like remember that. So that can't be it.
It depends on
That's
what
what I
dude
was
from Breaking
thinking.
Bad.
It's
Lead
obviously
character.
What's his-
Jesse
what-
Pinkman. Walter White?
Yeah.
You mean
Bryan Cranston?
Bryan
Wasn't Godzilla?
Cranston.
Oh no, not that one. No.
Yeah, that was
No,
the
not
more
that one.
recent one.
Yeah, that's not the 2000. 98. 98.
Wait, oh shit, yeah.
Okay, Godzilla
Okay.
98. I mean,
I remember that
Godzilla-
movie.
The one that created Zilla.
Yeah.
The lady Godzilla that had babies that wasn't actually
Yeah.
Godzilla because that's how wrong they got it. They made fun. Yeah, that's him. That's not who I don't think.
I don't know what the guy
don't-
looked like though.
Yeah, no, that's not who it was reminding me of.
It's
That's not-
not.
Oh my
No.
god. You're sending us on a wild goose chase.
Yeah.
We're going on a wild
Maybe we
goose
should
chase over
move
here.
on.
Yeah, we should move on.
You're
I
not
have
thinking
no
of
idea where to
Matthew
go here.
Broderick, are you?
Yeah, you know who that guy reminds me of? It sends us
Or
down
Jean
a fucking
Reno?
rabbit hole.
No, it can't be Jean Reno. Like
Yeah, not Matthew Broderick. Like he is the actor from the Godzilla movie I was thinking of, but no. Fuck. Just let's move on.
okay.
I'm having a
Carry on.
Bueller moment.
What's next? Who's next?
Matthew Broderick was Ferris Bueller. That's the joke.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I know things.
Alright, what NPC next?
Well, did we make a decision?
Did we?
I mean, I made
For
some
Ortegar?
suggestions. It was either Doug Brad.
I mean, I could see Kyle MacLachlan. I could get
I
behind that.
I like that. I think the faces like match up real well. I don't know what he
Oh,
sounds
yeah,
like, but
If he was bald in the Twin Peaks,
yeah.
Yeah.
It would look great.
I could see it.
Give him some like red lipstick and like some stuff under his eyes, and it's like, bam,
He could do it. I believe in him.
got it.
Bada boom.
All right, I got one more for you. Berlin, how dolly?
Berlin.
Oh, we never did Berlin?
We never
No, we just did the player characters.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
damn.
I don't know.
Oh, damn.
I don't freaking know.
Damn.
Do we need to look up short actors again?
Oh my gosh, y'all.
Just look up, like actors.
I'm Hey, I'm no help here. I don't know actor names.
Neither do
Totally
I.
fair. Do you guys remember Orange is the New Black?
Yeah.
I remember
I know
it.
it exists.
Okay, do you guys remember V?
What did?
I have to
they
look
look
them up
like?
to
Okay,
remember.
hold on.
It's-
I'll show you a
Whatever.
picture. You'll remember her when you see her because she was kind of.
oh, yeah.
You see it?
Show.
I see it.
She has like
Wait, where-
she has
where
that
did you
friendly
send it?
personality, but also like V like that character specifically just like had that venomous quality to her.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Eerie
I
little
just
vibe.
looked at her RBF once and then looked at her smile and I was like, oh yeah.
You see it.
It's like, I got you, boo.
Yeah, I can see it.
I'm just having a moment of just like I may watch entirely too many shows and movies.
Just, I absorb media, don't I?
I think it's good.
Yeah, I mean there are worse things to be into that I am definitely into.
I was about to say, what, like the things you're into?
Well, I mean, like, when I run out of stuff to watch, I turn to the internet, and the internet likes to talk about controversial people.
Oh,
Boy, do you
okay.
watch them?
Yeah. I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zed has to listen to it all the time.
Which thing? I zoned out.
Wait. I got confused for a second. No, you have to listen to me talk about, like, all of the internet dramas that I watch from the sidelines.
Oh yeah. It's like, what do I listen to all the time? Dungeon Crawl?
Well, that too.
Wonder Crawl?
Like, I sit here and I talk about all that shit, and he's over here like, well, let me tell you about this book. Why don't you listen to, audiobooks? And it's just like, I cannot, like, absorb anything that is happening when there's an audiobook going on.
Absorb.
Like, Goose has tried multiple times, right? Where he'll, like, show me things and we'll get through, like, an hour or 30 minutes of it, and then he's like, alright, what did you think? I don't know. And that's like all I can say at the time, and then he gets frustrated and he's just like, you just listened to an hour of it, and I'm like, no, it was great. I didn't absorb any of it.
Absorbing is hard.
It's also hard for me to absorb things when it's just spoken. I also have to like read it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, my brain cannot really. It's not like cemented in my brain. It just goes in one ear and out the other.
It's the reason
Look,
that like
I'm very familiar with the back 30 seconds on my audiobooks.
that's totally fair.
Oh, that's cheating.
I just listen to like radio dramas that are just called podcasts now, so there's the Magnus Archives. I still need to finish that actually, and then there's Juno Steel. I tried Malevolent, and I think I would actually really enjoy it if I could sit down and pay attention to it, but they open by throwing a lot of information at you at once. But the premise looks really neat.
What's the premise?
Something has possessed this man's mind, and he has to cooperate with whatever is possessing him to regain his senses.
Oh.
And that is all I know. But it looks like there's way more to it than that. It was very confusing. What are we doing right now?
I mean,
No.
look, we got Berlin immediately, so
Yeah, Berlin's
Yeah.
done. All right, on to the next one.
Oh,
was
no,
not
that
your
was
loudest one.
that's what I had planned for.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, we don't have a whole lot of recurring NPCs yet.
The characters we've
yet.
killed.
Wait, who would be Philip?
Would be Philip.
Philip
Philip,
doesn't
hold on.
speak.
Yeah.
Hold on, who played the Cauldron in the Black Cauldron?
Wait, was
Oh
the
my
Black Cauldron an actual character? No, wait.
No.
The one character, the Gurgi.
Oh my god,
Gurgi.
fucking Gurgi.
Gurgi, that's Philip.
Oh man, the Black Cauldron always reminds me. I forget what the movie was. I forget the name of it at least.
Describe it.
There was this like. Oh no, I'll explain, and it's gonna hit like a truck.
I looked up the Black Cauldron and I saw this completely cursed Gurgi Amazon stuffy.
Amazing.
Oh my
Of
god.
course.
Oh, baby.
I only remembered, like, as a fever dream, this one specific scene where this kid's looking up to the sky and a piece of, like, glass falls into his eyeball and it makes him evil or some shit.
Huh.
Oh, what?
It was
Was it animated?
Hans Christian Andersen's Frozen adaptation.
What?
The original.
What? That sounds wild.
No, I forget what's the actual book called.
The book about Frozen?
Yeah,
Okay, let me look that up.
the Snow Queen.
Okay.
There's a 1957. Oh God, this is going to be one of those that there's 500 different versions.
Yes.
There it is. This is the one, and it doesn't look anything like I remember, and it's actually really weird. But it is from. Oh, what year? Doesn't say what year. Thanks, Amazon. Once again,
Amazon,
useless.
my beloved.
Can you, if you can find the director, or just any kind of detail?
Well, I was gonna look at something other than the Google images.
Ew. Okay.
Because there's the 57 movie, and that's not it. 95. Found it on IMDb. Directed by Martin Gates. Yeah, that's I was so mad when I realized it was based off the same book that Frozen is. I was like, God damn it, I told you I've been looking for Frozen this whole time. Not
Yeah.
even close.
Like
the same
thing is,
story.
Yeah, like they rewrote the Snow Queen so hard. It is so vastly different that, you know, the name, like,
Rewrote it. It's not even the same movie. Like they based off of it. No, the bitch just has ice powers.
yeah,
That's the closest they got.
I was getting to that, but yeah, no, you're absolutely right on that.
They just wrote a whole different movie.
I don't know. This is just going to turn into Faye bitches about Disney and children's shows very quickly.
I think you should.
Welcome to the newest episode of Faye Bitches.
I should.
Are you-
I should
we
do
could
that.
do a whole like podcast of that.
Would it be a new episode
I'd
if it
watch
just
it.
never stops?
You can have
Just one
chapters.
really long
I
episode.
resent that. You know, actually, yeah, chapters. We could start with toddler shows, because I could go for a while. I've been stuck watching that
boy.
shit for
Oh.
years.
Oh no.
What is your
I mean,
opinion on
as far as
Bluey?
blood, I mean, that covered everything I wanted to talk about for the campaign.
That's fair. So,
Y'all got any other questions or concerns?
I don't think so.
My questions are like kind of insignificant and dumb, but I have.
We
not
went through this
again.
last time, and we said ask him anyways. So
Yeah. I want to talk to my ring more. I want to talk to my ring friend more.
Talk to him right now.
Hello, ring friend.
hello.
What?
That's
Are
your
you in his
voice.
echo chamber?
Alright, in the box it goes.
He was inhaling some helium before you answered.
You're going, nice. Anyways.
No.
My ring friend.
Is it
I love my
me you're
ring
looking for?
Yes.
I can see it in your coins.
Oh my god. Okay.
Anyway, I would like to have a future discussion with Spring and Ring Friend.
Oh yeah.
Future-
Don't worry.
future
After that,
discussions.
that flashback, I was waiting to bring that in to do some more of the ring. You'll
Yay!
see.
Ring.
I love roleplay.
Because if you remember, that ring showed up in the flashback.
Yeah, that's the thing I wanted to mention.
It was the
Like, wait a
fake ring
minute.
that he sold.
Wait a fucking minute. Yeah, that was mainly it. Doing roleplay is like my favorite part.
Yeah.
I need to put more into role playing. I also need to like flesh out Roz a little more first.
I also need to. I need to flesh out Spring. I didn't want to say that, but because he doesn't like flesh, but I need to flesh him out more.
Yeah, we need to put some meat in them bones.
It's true.
Or maybe some more gold.
Some
I think
lore.
we're gold.
That's
You say as you added platinum.
Yeah.
I feel like I gotta get Ophio like more of a personality. Like,
I mean,
it feels
you've
very
already got a
much-
little bit of something by telling everyone to fuck off.
Yeah, no, there's that little bit of like fuck off energy that Ophio has,
You're a bitch.
Yeah.
as well as the for some reason occasional moments between he gets his ass kicked where he just like turns the corner, shoots it in the face, and it dies. Like,
The random fits of I can suddenly aim.
yes, no, it
I mean,
really is.
you could
sudden fit.
definitely lean into that being an intellectual and also a ravenous ghoul. That's a
he's
nice dichotomy.
You need
Yeah.
to eat brains to gain intelligence.
But like, is being a ghoul and eating flesh something that like they embrace, or is it like something that they try to not think about?
Like
Depends on the
Ophio
ghoul,
does.
unless
they're mindless.
Yeah, I was looking for Ophio in general.
I think
'Cause-
with Ophio, he's very much just like
you
been
think-
through this long enough where he's like, yeah, fuck it, why not?
If you think about
Indifferent, but
the
it's
like zombie apocalypse kind of undead, those are the ghouls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, those are the mindless
The
ones.
ones that spread through disease and devour anything they see.
Yeah, I think-
They're just
doesn't
ones with
Ophio have
minds
some-
still.
weird reasons for existing.
Not all ghouls have their minds together.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because also, Ophio is full of fungus. Like, he's got other shit going on.
Yeah, yeah.
He's got a bit more flavors in there.
Got
Mm,
spices.
More than one voice.
umami.
spicy?
Spicy.
Biting into a fire elemental.
Biting into a tiefling.
But like that's something that even like it gets worse. Like ghouls have the unfortunate issue of their curse being debilitating over time.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I honestly, I wonder if I should have like, because of how weird my luck is, have Ophio have these moments of pure clarity, and that's when he actually does his like I can aim moments,
That would
and
be
the rest
fun.
kind of have that like fog essentially.
Yeah,
Without the
I,
Red Dead
I like
Redemption
that.
Deadeye.
Yeah.
I
In the
love talking
middle of
about
the night.
RP characters.
What?
Huh?
What'd you say? I didn't catch it.
Oh, me? Oh, I said I love talking about roleplay characters. Is my fucking favorite.
I've been so jaded about it recently. So this is the first time where I'm like, I actually like feel comfortable enough to start trying again. But that's a
Oh, hell yeah.
a whole other thing.
I get that.
A whole other can of mushrooms.
Yeah.
You get your mushrooms in a can? I just pick them off Ophio's face.
What kind of
Fresh from the
mushrooms does
source.
Ophio have, by the way?
Yes.
Like, what did you imagine? Because I know I grew it.
I
so
mean, they're not going to be portobello.
No shit, but there's still edible mushrooms that aren't portobello. There's oyster, wood
The
ear.
first thing that came to mind
I mean,
was cordyceps mushrooms.
like, they are definitely unique to Ophio's situation.
Yeah. All right, I'm running out the timer and the snoozes. So
Yeah.
No, that's all real.
let's get
This is the part where we
moving.
say goodbye to chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're-
We will be
Huh.
back next week, chapter 3.
Yeah.
Yay!
Investigating the evil gang of poison makers and Kepgetta, the bitch with zombies.
We'll
Yeah.
figure it
Yo,
out who
Gonna
dies
be Ophio's
next.
fucking season. Like all of that.
This will be my time to shine.
Let's hope.
Oh, I can't wait to only roll once. It's gonna be awesome.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
listen. As
Devise a stratagem.
as I speak in irony, you speak manifestation. So you gotta believe in yourself, dude.
I'm gonna roll
Just-
only 20s.
Just talk for each other. It'll balance out.
Sure.
You're gonna make
You're-
so many fart clouds.
Yeah, you
Fucking
gotta stop
leafy.
saying ironic shit, and I gotta stop letting the ones happen.
I'm not even being
I'm going to
ironic
become
half
a
the time.
tree.
Okay.
Yeah, but it is like you say, man, I can't wait to play this character, and you die in the next session. Like,
Yeah, that's fair.
You just gotta with Ophio, you just gotta use the devise a stratagem because you only use it right before you fail a roll. And then you'll succeed on other rolls, which would have been the same rolls if you use the devise a stratagem.
Yeah, which is
Just
what we
like,
keep
they
telling
use the
you.
whole thing of action economy.
Yeah. There is some action, but you also get your sneak attack with it.
Here, let me.
And third attacks suck.
Yeah.
Here, devise a stratagem right now just to see how it is.
Hold up.
Yeah.
So Zed, you are streaming tomorrow, Marvel Rivals, I assume.
Yeah, I'm doing Marvel Rivals for this week.
All right.
Marble Red Bull.
Marble.
What
What the fuck?
And he rolled a 1.
Oh
What
my
the
god.
fuck?
All right, great. You self-fulfilling prophecy over here. Anyways,
And then watch as I roll.
Ophio,
No,
can you lock the
never mind.
fuck
I'm just
in?
rolling low today. We got a 4.
oh. All right. I think let's go to Anzel.
Yeah, let's go see what Anzel's doing.
Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah, I-
Mysterious dice rolling.
I was like,
Oh look, I rolled a 20 with it.
I
Mm.
want to roll.
I can't. 'Cause it's private. So
yeah,
liar.
we can't see it. Anyways, everybody
Yeah,
say bye.
baby.
Bring out.
Bye.
Read out. And